Hello, hello, my nasties. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are starting a new, I suppose for the sake of simplicity, I will refer to this as a series, though I have no plans on scheduling this into my regular YouTube repertoire with any regularity. So whenever it happens, but I am calling this series Sketch to Sticker, and in some cases it's going to be sketch to sticker and also art prints, as is the case today. So let's get into it. What is this? Well, what I'm going to be showing you is the process of creating a sketch, coloring that sketch, and then creating products from it. I'm not going to take you through every single step. I've told you guys a million times, I am not interested in recording my entire creative process because yes, I love being on the internet, but I'm also a big fat introvert as well. It's one of those things, right? We're extroverted introverts. We're very selectively extroverted, right? It's one of those situations. So art is my private time usually, at least the sketching process. The sketching process itself is, for lack of a better word, sacred to me. That's the part where I just sit down and just throw stuff at the page and I'm not worried about anything. Sometimes I'm sitting at my art table. Sometimes I'm on the floor with the dog. Sometimes I'm on my bed. It's just one of those things. So I'd rather not record it. But in this instance, the illustration that I am focusing on is my plump little pink pinup. I love her so much. I don't mean to toot my own horn. I mean, tooting your own horn is okay, but damn it, I just love this illustration. Okay, some pieces of mine I just fall in love with and I think, God, I can't leave this thing locked up in a sketchbook. No, she's got to be finished. And not only does she have to be finished, but I also need to create products for my supporters, because if I love her, other people probably will. Now, that's not always the case. If you've been on my channel, you know that 9 times out of 10, my favorite pieces, my favorite work is always the least popular with the majority of you. But this time I just had to make her. So I sketched this lovely little gal in my sketchbook, fell in love with her, and she went into my coloring book, Graveyard Girls. So for those of you who are my coloristas and you own my coloring books, and of course specifically Graveyard Girls, she is in that book, so she may be familiar to you. So yes, I created her in the sketchbook, loved her so much I had to include her in that book. And my brain said months and months and months and months and months later, I mean damn near, well, not quite a year, but almost a year later, I said, I'm so in love with this one. I'm just so in love with it, and it's killing me that she's just in my book as line art. So I sketched her, I put her in the coloring book, then I created a sketchy Saturday for her, and even still that was not enough. I rendered the sketch and then I decided to take her into my digital illustration program and I created a print and a sticker. It's just one of those things. She's just so damn cute, I had to do it. So what I did, because it's one issue that I have with digital art, it's that damn undo button, right? Digital never feels organic to me. It's never, well, clearly because it's not, right? And so it has taken me years to get comfortable with digital art. You know, I always had a moral dilemma with it because old soul that I am right now. Am I an old soul? I don't know. Is that even real? I don't know. I'm just going by what I've been told. I have been described as an old soul. And listen, by all intents and purposes, it makes sense because if you've been around, you know my deal, right? I love older music, older fashion, older people. I moved to a town that is old on purpose and it attracts old people, or at least it used to. I'm stuck in the past, right? I have been cursed and I have been sent to the future to exist in this world. I don't know, for better or worse, I guess. But anyway, creating the pieces by hand rendering with a pencil, and then digitizing them gives me both the best of both worlds, right? I get to create organically with analog materials, and then I get to transfer that into the digital space. Is it twice the work? Yeah, it's probably quadruple the work, but that's okay because workaholic that I am, I enjoy doing that. I'm no stranger to working and I enjoy toiling. So this girl ended up looking completely different from the sketchbook to the art print. And I love that. I love that for her. I love that for me because I'm allowed to have something that is completely personalized in my sketchbook to look back on. And then I have something else that is just fresh, cute, and cool for the consumption of the quote unquote general public. Oof, disgusting phrase, right? It's not the general public. It is my tiny freak show of loyal nasties. And I love you for it. This took me forever to do, not because of laziness, but because unfortunately creating prints and creating stickers is incredibly expensive, you all. Oh my God. I don't run down to the local copy place and print art prints, right? Nor do I create my stickers on a Cricut machine. Everything that I have is professionally printed. If you've purchased any of my stickers, you know those bad boys, if you put them out in the sun for 5 years, they're still going to be there. They are still going to be there. They are weather resistant and amazing. I'm not about the Cricut life. If you are, more power to you, baby. I'm not about the art prints at home life. No, baby, not about that. And it's really honestly because the printing that I use, or rather the printing processes that I prefer, they keep the artwork fairly water resistant so they don't bleed. And I love that for my art prints. Unless you are purchasing $50,000 printers, the artwork is just not going to be quite as crisp as I can get it if I outsource my work. And that's why I love doing it. I love keeping the colors bright and bold. And that's one reason why I've learned to appreciate digital, because I can get an entirely different look than I can with hand rendering. So it's a constant balancing act, right? I definitely prefer hand rendering, but digital has become, or is becoming, more fun and acceptable for me. So yay for that. Now, yes, of course, as I said, it took me forever to get this art print and the sticker out there. Again, it was just a matter of expense because I have so many other projects going on. I had to release my coloring book. I have another brand that I'm yes, it is another brand that I'm launching. I'm not focusing on that brand full-time at all. My full-time priorities are, of course, my illustration and my art and fashion boutique Coco Naughty. So this other brand that I am launching, it's going to be kind of a side hustle sort of situation that brings me to two side hustles now. I have my primary illustration, and then I have Coco Naughty, and then I have my cat eyes and cacti, which is side hustle. And then now I have White Bat Wax, which is my candle and a wax melts company, and that is my side hustle. Get it? So the hierarchy of my life is illustration and Coco Naughty, then my little side projects, which are cat eyes and cacti and White Bat Wax. Oop, I said that out of order. Hierarchy: illustration and Coco Naughty, then White Bat Wax, and then cat eyes and cacti. Got it? So that being said, I mentioned Coco Naughty. I have stopped for the moment updating my Etsy shop with stickers and new art prints. I've talked about this ad nauseum in videos previously, and long story short, and I mean it this time, long story short, I have decided to pull my artwork off of Etsy, at least most of it, because I now have my own online shop, and I would rather funnel my customers and my supporters to my online shop because Etsy is super expensive to sell on. I'm selling a lot of items that are under $20, under $15 in some cases, and stickers, you end up losing a ton of money when you sell things that are under $10 and especially under $5. So it was a practical reason and also a kind of kick in the pants. Girl, you have your own store. Push yourself out of the tree. Be your own mama bird and push your ass out of the tree and do your thing on your own website, right? So that's what I'm doing. This art print and the sticker are both going to be available by the time this video is up. They will both be available for purchase on Coco Naughty. She fits the Coco Naughty aesthetic. She's sassy, she's spooky, she's a little retro, she's bright, bold, fabulous. It's Coco Naughty to a T, and by extension, of course, it is me to a T. This video is over. I hope you enjoyed this little peeky peek into my creative process, into starting a new series. This is not, again, on any particular sort of schedule, but whenever whenever another illustration just grips me by its talons, or in this case, its fishnetted stiletto toes, and I decide to create a print and or sticker from one of my illustrations, I will likely be putting together another one of these videos. So for now, it is going to be called the Sketch to Sticker series. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you love the artwork, head on over to Coconati and grab yourselves a copy of either one. Grab a sticker, grab a print, grab both, doesn't matter. I will catch you in the next one. Be bad, be good. I don't give a damn which. Just make sure you come back in one piece. I will see you all in the next one.
Perfect.